Guys, so this is like my 4th time trying to record a video while I'm riding or driving, should I say. First, I want to say I'm so sorry, guys, I hadn't been uploading. My life has been on 10 out of 10. Not with like horrible stuff happening, but just being super busy. You know, I'm starting my first small business, so doing that and trying to get things up and going. And we're actually about to move in 2 weeks. Yay! I've been dying to move. Like, I'm grateful for the place that we've been having, because we went through a lot of tough times, you know, years ago. But you know, nonetheless, I am just grateful for where we are now and where we're headed. So let me make this part quick. So I've been like recording here and there small things of me and the kids, just like our day-to-day life, you know how that goes. And I'll insert clips and try to piece them together as seamlessly as I can. So if the video is kind of crazy, kind of all over the place, just kind of overall weird, please forgive me. But so I'm starting a cosmetic line, guys. I'm so beyond nervous, but I'm extremely ecstatic. Losing my mom in November was one of the most traumatic things that I've ever been through in my entire life, and I've been through quite a few of those, some from my own fault, some not. So either way, it's not what you go through, it's how you come out of it. I won't stay too long on the topic of my mom, because it's still an extremely sensitive topic, but the kids are doing okay. They still have their meltdowns pretty bad. And I'm just trying to do the best that I can. So we currently live in Mesquite in Texas. I don't know if any of you guys I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with it. And we're actually relocating to a place that's closer to my job, because currently my commute time to and from work is about 53 minutes. If there's no traffic. If there is traffic, and that's with a toll road fee. If there is traffic, then like I get off at 5:30, I won't make it home until like 7. It's ridiculous. But I'm gonna go ahead and relocate to give me and the kids a fresh start. It's not so far that I won't be able to see my close friends and relatives if I want to, but there's literally like 1 or 2 friends that I see. I don't even really see relatives. I love them, you know, but sometimes life happens. So let's see. I'm sorry, guys, I'm rambling and I'm all over the place. I'm starting my cosmetic line. I've been posting about that via social media. I got a shout out from Bells Plus 2, which was absolutely amazing. So if you're over here from that shout out, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be uploading once a week starting this week, actually. It's going to be really tough, and it's going to be kind of all over the place because we're moving. The house we're in now is almost completely empty. My idea of preparing to move is trash as much as possible. As much as possible. And so once we move, I have to switch the kids' daycare. Well, Kylie's daycare, because she's the only one in daycare. Kylie's daycare is going to be switched, and then all the other kids, I'm going to change their schools. The most bitter part about this, it's like a bittersweet moment, is my kid's assistant principal at the elementary school. She is, to say she's awesome sauce is an understatement. I freaking love her. She's so tiny. I would just literally pick her up and take her with me. She is one of the absolute best assistant principals. She needs to be a principal that I've ever met in my life. We genuinely have a relationship. And she's been there for us through some really tough times. Y'all have to go eat, so I'm gonna go stuff my face real good. You know, see, can you tell I've been stuffing it real good? I'm about to go do it again, and then I'll be back. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I didn't get to get back on after lunch because I cut it too close. I was watching, is it Good Trouble? I think it is. It's really good though. I love it. So anyway, let me get back to where I've been. I've been preparing to move, trying to launch the makeup line, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating stuff that I already said. I've recently gotten back into makeup colors. I know my makeup is really ran down. So I figured I'd insert a quick little clip of one of my looks. Here you go. You be the judge. I've become overly obsessed with yellow. Now, you know, pink is still your girl thing, but the yellow has just been giving me everything I need. Hard lately. Not from a financial standpoint, but more so with trying to find balance with the kids and life and just in general. Me and the kids went through quite a traumatic year last year. And I know a lot of people say that, but we really, really did. And that's not to down anybody else's struggles or you know, highs and lows of last year. I'm just speaking personally from what we went through. And you know, it's one thing to try and build yourself back up and get through stuff when you're hurt, you know, but when you're a mom or a parent, especially a single parent, trying to stay strong for yourself and your kids. And it was like last year, the enemy was just like pulverizing me with one thing after another, back to back to back to back. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm drowning at this point, you know. And you know, it's crazy because on one hand things are going really, really good because everything is moving forward. You may have a few obstacles, a few hurdles, but I'm still going toward or heading towards the same direction. But like my 6-year-old Blake, he's a chubby one with the dimples. He is not my 6-year-old. I'm going to get my life together. He's 5. So Blake, he was in the room playing with the rest of the kids, and all of a sudden he breaks down and starts to scream just immensely, like something was detrimentally wrong, like he was truly hurt. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what has happened now? What's going on? So I'm like, Blake, and he's like, yes ma'am. I'm like, who did it? What's wrong? What's going on? He was like, I just miss my granny. And he literally broke into pieces. Like my son had a complete meltdown and he was screaming his head off. I said I wasn't gonna cry on the video. So he was screaming his head off, you know, and all he wanted was my mom, and there was nothing that I can do about it. That is like one of the worst feelings, is when your kids are in pain and it's nothing you can do about it but comfort them. But it's like 10 times harder when they're in pain, and what they're in pain from brings you immense amount of pain too, but you have to stay strong. You have to be their backbone. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because at the end of the day, if they don't have you, who does? You know, have them. Not saying that, because there are a lot of people with a huge support system, and I want to say God bless you. I'm so happy for you. I don't. It's just me and my kids. My support system left in 2018. And none of their dads are really in the picture like that. Well, here and there. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to bash anyone, but because that's not my intention. But 98% of the time it's me and the kids. So yeah, moving forward, we're getting a new place. We'll be getting new furniture. I'm actually going to do videos of us when we're moving out of the current house. And when, I told you guys that, good Lord, my mind is horrible. Don't worry about it. Let's just move on. I'm going to do videos of us moving out. I'll do a empty house tour, and then as I decorate the house, including the kids' rooms, I will definitely upload and record that if you guys would like to see it. I'm gonna record it anyway just because I like to. Yeah, so that's really what we've been up to. Guys, finding a place is so tedious, it's so stressful, and people amaze me at the things they say. I don't just get judged for having 7 kids by random strangers that are just like walking around or in the dating world, but even when I'm going to lease a rental property, people are like, who babysits your kids? Who watches your kids for you? Well, who's gonna be there? Okay, so are they ever there alone? Like, they ask really personal questions, and I feel like, I mean, I see where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like, okay, back up. That's enough. Don't ask me nothing else. You know, as long as everything else, all the other ducks are in a row, don't worry about that last duck. Those are my 7 babies. I have them, we have each other. You have my fat deposit, leave me alone. But right now, we're just leasing. We're going from a 4-bedroom to a 5. Thank God for more space, but the electric bill. I'm hoping and praying, and I'm trying to manifest that I will be completely done with working the 9 to 5. I would like to have a more flexible schedule so I can put the kids in extracurricular activities, because right now they're not, and I feel really bad about it, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what I have to do because it's just me. And I don't say that to have a pity party, so please don't take it that way, because there are lots of single parents in the world that do everything else under the sun, and I bow down to you. I take my hat off to you, even though I don't really wear hats that much, but still, you get the gist. I hope I didn't ramble on too much for you guys. I'm actually gonna stop here, and I'm gonna insert a few clips of what we've been doing. So right here, I'm actually just doing Paige crochets of faux locks. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with this look. She had been asking and asking and asking. Some people may not agree with her wearing hair or extensions, but so what? It's what I do. It's much easier for me to maintain for her, and it lasts longer and cuts back on time for getting her, her ready and stuff. So keep your thoughts and your opinion over there. Guys, these are my liquid lipsticks from my makeup line, Blush Cosmetics. Please support. Quick shot of the Maverick Center in Dallas on our way to Disney on Ice.
Well, that's what we've been up to lately. Until next time, see ya.
Did you stop it?